Hi, Airclips. Good morning. This is your captain, Mariano Monsuais, my first officer.
Alberto Cervantes.
We are glad to have you here for the Superjet flight to Mexico, Campeche. In a few moments, we'll start this journey together with the briefing to the crew, and then proceed to the airplane. I hope you like it. Hi, good morning. My name is Mariano Monsuais. I'm your captain from the flight to Mexico, Campeche of this day. My first officer.
Alberto Cervantes.
So I'm the purser, Alejandro Bermea. I'm our manager, Diana Araujo.
I'm flight attendant, Reina Avalos.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the sequence of the hierarchy is going to be as we have introduced. The stair cabin. It starts with the slides arm to 10,000 to open the doors. We have the emergency commands, three in the air, three on the ground. Do you have any question? The commands? No. Okay. On ground, with the doors open, traffic will give us his support with the passengers. So we'll let them work. If they need our support, we'll give it. Okay. Let me just check the flight plan for the altitudes and everything, please.
Okay. The journey between Mexico City and Campeche will take 1 hour and 32 minutes at 340 flight level. We'll carry with 72 passengers. And the return will take 1 hour and 15 minutes, 350 and 65 passengers. That's all.
Okay. Turbulence. We'll have any turbulence report. Okay, we're going to depart from Mexico, fly to Apan, then Veracruz, and all the way to Campeche. Okay. The reports is just some clouds during the flight, so we're prepared possibly with some light turbulence. Okay, so if you have turbulence during the flight and you need to suspend your everything you are doing, just call me. Okay. We will check it and see what happened. If I can change flight level or reduce the speed to help you. Okay.
If you need support, my support, you are welcome to tell me wherever you need.
Okay.
Thank you.
No?
Fly safe for everyone.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Job.
Thank you.
Hi guys, right now I'm going to show you what do we check every time we fly. Come with me. Well, what we check every time we fly, it's essentially that the airplane doesn't have any damage or any dent in the essential parts of the airplane. Then we check the pivot curves and the static ports, and it is okay right now. We also check for the nose landing gear that doesn't have any leak of hydraulic system, and that the doors are closed every time, that are okay and not have any damage. And essentially we check that the fuselage doesn't have any strike, any dent from maybe a strike from a boat. We check that the doors are closed, and another time that the static ports are okay. Right here we check that the cowlings are closed and that there is no any damage at the lip or at the blades of the engine. Okay. On here. Also check that the slats are okay and that they are retracted. Okay. Everything is okay right here. Right here at the main landing gear, we're going to check that there is no leak of the hydraulic system. We're going to check the lifetime of the tires and of the brake. Everything is okay. We check all the fuselage and the empennage. We check the APU area. It is closed right now. Fine. We'll do it with the chart, and we can check anytime if we have any doubt. Okay. Again, the main landing gear. It is nice. It doesn't have any leak. The engine doesn't have any pop. We check the slats and the flaps that are okay and retracted. And again, the left engine is closed and latch. Lip it's okay. It doesn't have any damage. And at the last, another static port, and the angle of attack are okay. The local run is completed, then we have to start our flight. Let's come with me and get on board.
This KNH 239 FMS flight to construction. Have a lot of tickets, but we also spool 146 and not wanted because just check. We're here to Viapa, Pollet 28 Veracruz, Pollet 24 Campeche, climb at altitude 270. Sprock 0013 and the frequency 20.5. Okay. Sorry. Speed 146 on map 270. We're check Taos test. Check oxygen map. We have the engine transfer 42, 42, 46, 46 magenta on map 270, 2639. I have 7,220. FMS 110. Both wheels hard turning and no flags. Ground speed 0-059 degrees and heading 142, 142. And both wheels are turning tickets constraints. Position Mexico. And we have The nav database is on 19th of July, and okay, iOS and 0.
Check.
Clear Mexico, Campeche as a flight plan, or Project 28 Veracruz, or Project 24 to Campeche. No discontinuity. Pro GPS 0.02, and we have 525 nautical knots. Okay, it's on your side, Mexico 053, and also on my side, LS an automatic transponder 0013 checked. PNAP 350 20.78, and the climb 250 and 18. The transition. Performance final 37.6 on the takeoff gross weight, 5.6 of fuel, and 10.4 on the taxi. Reference transition 18.5. Takeoff speeds 142, 142, 146. Thrust reaction accelerator 1000 and acceleration 1500. Wind out and speed on 210. Put to Mexico, Mexico. Engine out, Lucia, then Plaza and ILS 10105 right.
Check.
Okay, in case of we need to get back.
Check.
Route number 3, I'll have it more than 1 hour. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Abnormal operation, we have already talked about this the morning. So, please, could you give me the flight checklist?
Right. Okay. Pre-flight checklist. Complete preparation.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins.
Fireball.
Covers.
Remote.
Parking brake.
Off.
Noseway steering.
Off.
IRS no accuracy.
Check.
Power ref.
3039 set.
3039 set down to a line.
Below.
Below the line fuel quantity.
5620.
Grounding pin.
Remote.
7 smoking.
On and up.
Take the data.
Set.
Aileron rotor trims.
Is neutral.
Okay, and stabilize.
Minus 1.8 downward.
Check. Pre-flight checklist complete.
Sure. Okay. Please, could you call the
Okay.
ground?
Mexico ground aviation lineage 3504 at position 2. Pushback and start please.
Push onto double Sierra, facing Bravo, call ready to taxi.
Okay, clear pushback double Sierra, and facing Bravo will call when ready to taxi Interjet 3504.
Yes sir, it's facing double Bravo, runway 5, call ready.
Okay, facing double Bravo, and we'll call when ready, Interjet 3504.
Check.
We're clear, double Sierra, facing double Bravo, to wait, to runway 05.
Check. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist, windows doors,
Closed.
access valves,
Confirm close.
pick on, thrust levers,
Idle.
fuel pumps,
On.
APU blip,
Is on.
parking brake,
Off.
before start checklist complete.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please? The following is a very important routine information announcement related to your safety. Please observe the demonstration.
Copy to ground. Good morning, sir. We're clear from the pushback and start, facing double Bravo. Okay, and parking brake is off and nose steering is off. Let's go.
Captain, engine left, ready.
Okay. Starting right engine. Now we are starting the pushback and we are starting the right engine. Here we can check the parameters and we can see all the things that the engine is making.
Compartidos con quienes nos esperan en casa.
Es por ello que con el roaming mundial de AT&T puedes comunicarte con todo el mundo estés donde estés, con tarifa preferencial y el respaldo de más de 140 años uniendo personas.
Engine right start stall. Okay.
Check.
Well,
Yes, Captain.
clear to start left engine.
Okay, ready.
Starting left engine.
Check.
Okay, now we have the indication, we have the engine running on the right one. And we are now starting the left one. It's a beautiful cloudy day in Mexico.
Yes.
We hope not too rainy today, but
Yeah.
let's see.
There are no recalls.
Check. Flight control check.
Check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Port check.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Check your side.
My side.
Okay, sir, we have both engines running stable. Look here to disconnect.
Okay, Captain. Bye, Captain.
Thank you. After start.
After start checklist. Flap setting.
Configuration 1.
Configuration 1. Anti-icing system.
Auto.
APU lit.
On.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Ground equipment.
Disconnect.
Down to the line.
Okay, ready for taxi.
Ready to taxi Interjet 3504.
Target 3504, runway 53039ers, taxi via double Bravo, Bravo, hold short 5 left.
Roger. Double Bravo. Bravo. Hold short runway 05 left 3039er. Interjet 3504.
Below the line.
Okay, below the line, nose steering.
Is on.
After start checklist complete.
Clear left.
Clear right side. Double Bravo. Bravo, hold short 05 left.
Okay. Right check. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Before takeoff checklist, flight instruments checked. Briefing, airport right. Auto configuration test.
Normal. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Target 3504. Hold short of runway 1855.
Hold short runway 05 left and tower 118.55. Interjet 3504. Thank you. Okay, hold short runway 05 left and tower 118.55.
Check. Wake on. Taxi off.
Check. Right now with tower.
Now we are on the standing by on the only 5 left in Mexico. Just waiting for our turn. Action park off to the left side.
Check. Clear right side.
Time.
Check.
Attention crew, prepare for takeoff.
Interjet 3504. Line up and wait. Runway 5 left.
Line up and wait, runway 05 left, Interjet 3504. Line up and wait, 05 left.
Check.
Clear right, approach path clear
Perfectly left. AP off.
Clear off.
And below the line.
Below the line, cabin crew.
Advice.
Take off runway.
05 left confirm.
05 left, confirm radar TICAS.
Is TRA and above. Wait
Check.
on.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Check.
AP off.
Check. Wait for takeoff.
Ready.
Interjet 3504. Runway 5 left. Wind calm. Before takeoff. Underboard contact 120.5.
Clear for takeoff runway 05 left, airborne 120.5, Interjet 3504.
Takeoff.
Stabilize.
After us time. Flight of takeoff. Check.
Don't accept.
Check.
8300 for 270.
United 1025, do you call?
One.
Negative, United 1025. Interjet 3504, do you call?
Yes, sir. Interjet 3504, climbing 9,000 feet for 270.
Okay, your radar contact.
Radar contact, Interjet 3504. Radar contact.
Speed check, flap 0.
Check. Lap 0.
And my range
Check.
to 80 please.
Arc mode.
Yes, thank you. Arcade, thank you.
Check. After takeoff.
After takeoff, check.
After takeoff checklist. Landing gear. Up. Flaps.
Wait, right.
APU lip. Off. Down to the line.
Doors autopilot vectors.
Check. Check. Filter edge.
Set standard.
Standard set. Standard approach passing flight level 183. Now.
Yeah,
Below line bar off.
standard set.
Standard set after takeoff checklist complete. May I clear course of corona course?
Clear.
Receptions clear.
Check.
And out one.
Either communication.
Check.
10,000.
10,000. Signals.
Yes, sir.
3504, llame en frecuencia 128.0.
128.0 Interjet 3504. Thank you, sir.
128.0, that is correct.
Mexico Center, Interjet 3504. Leaving flight level 2204 270. Good day, sir.
Who is calling?
Interjet 3504. Checking in. Climbing 27 for 270.
Interjet 3504, good morning sir, radar contact cover up and now. Plan to maintain flight level 350.
Royal plan to maintain flight level 350. Interjet 3504.
You are clear for the position direct to Nordic.
Royal direct Nordic Interjet 3504. Direct Nordic. Confirm.
I've set Nordic waypoint 265 nautical miles.
Check. So, reports. Clear and copy.
There you go.
Progress additional GPS.
Check.
3504.
One headset for Interjet 3504.
Ahead of you, you will find some areas of bad weather. You are clear for any deviation you need and will able direct to Nordic again.
Roger. We're clear for any deviation and when able direct Nordic Interjet 3504. Okay. We're clear for any deviation because of bad weather ahead and direct Nordic when able.
Our ATC always covers
Sorry?
us. Dear passengers, welcome aboard the flight 3544 bound to Campeche International. We have a runway level 35,000 feet over ground sea level, and expecting our arrival in 56 minutes more. We're expecting some light turbulence during this flight, so we recommend you to stay seated with super faster. This for your safety. Thank you. Well, first of all, hi, welcome to the Superjet 100. This is our flight going from Mexico down to Campeche International. So this morning we have started our flight on the runway 5 left, then make a short standard departure to Apan. Then we are going to fly to Veracruz, and then Campeche. Now we are flying to an altitude of 350 and a speed of 0.79 on the Mach. We have some clouds, so probably we need to lose a little bit. Let me just lose it, because this is 0.78. This is a really fast airplane, also economy. As fast as it's an economy airplane, this is a really good one. We have more or less he's using 900 on full flow per hour on each engine, so it's really economy. This is a Russian airplane. We have a 20 Sam 146. We have more or less 16,100 pounds of thrust. We have here the PFD, the ND on the flat one, marked on the for us. This is Campeche, and here we can make or select everything we know we need to do for the plan, for the flight plan. We can make changes, also change speeds. We don't need to select it. We can change everything here. Speeds, altitudes. We can make fixes also. Change also the route, the original route. We can change it if it's necessary, or go to an alternate if we have a problem on the Campeche airport, or need to do it, no? Okay. Also, here we have the acres. Here we can ask for weather reports on our destination. Here's the display, our display, that we can check the engines parameters. Also, here is the APU parameters, the air, giving us all the pneumatic, all the pressure, the pressurization, and also how much, if they are cold or not. Back there, the hydraulics. We have 3 systems for this airplane, an electric with 4 batteries, 3 generators. We only have 2 right now because of the engines, and also the APU that is on standby right now. Okay, all fuel, all the system, how we are burning the fuel used for each engine, and the flight controls. Here we can check how is all the controls on the airplane, if there's a situation or we need to correct something. Our computers, and also the brakes and the accelerators. Here gives us the pressure for the accelerators or for braking. No? Hi, Airclips fans. Good morning. We're back with the Superjet 100. Now we are flying also 350, and so far so good to Campeche. I want to talk more about this fabulous airplane because I can tell you we are proud of it. We're the number one operator of the large fleet for the pilot as pilot. I love it. It's really maneuverable. When we have conditions, weather conditions, I don't know, on the approaches, that is where it's more sensible. This airplane is fast. We're approaching a speed like 142 to 147. So it's really maneuverable and it's not nervous on the stick. So it helps us a lot. And also, you know that you have all the power. If you have any problem that we could have on an engine or anything, I don't know, we are covered because this airplane have a lot of protections, automatic protections that don't have a lot of airplanes. So if we need to, I don't know, if we have a problem with flaps or slats, they have automatic retractions or protection with speed, with altitude, with pitch also. We have automatic recoveries. So it's a really great airplane. I have flying this airplane for 3 years more or less, and I'm really happy because the company have used the airplane, I think, really well for all the airports we are using now. So we have international destinations, all the national destinations. So it's a really nice. It's a really nice airplane to fly in US or in I don't know, in South America. So with the weather and everything, it's you are very protected with the radar. That's another one. We have a great radar. So you are confident of this, of what you are flying, no? We have flown the Fokker 100, Boeing 717, Airbus 320, and now this Superjet. And yes, all the airplanes are great. That's the truth. Every airplane you fly is your favorite, but now this one is my favorite.
Eclipse friends, my name is Sukhoi Superjet. I'm 24 years old. I've been working at Interjet for almost 2 years, and I'm a first officer at the Sukhoi Superjet 100. Sorry. Right now, I'm so happy of flying this airplane because it is my first jet. Then I went off of the school like 2 years and a half, and when I entered Interjet, I was so excited to fly an airplane, and I got the Sukhoi Superjet 100, and I'm so happy right now. It has been a challenge because it is my first jet. I have learned a lot from the captains, all the people that want to be a pilot. I only can tell you that it is not easy, but it is not impossible. Then I would like to support you to achieve your dreams, right? And well, right now I'm going to show you some parts of the cockpit. Right here, I'm going to start with the overhead panel. Right here we have the anti-ice system. We have the anti-ice for the wings and for the engines. And from the window tube, it is almost all the time at auto. It goes on when the sensors feel like some icing conditions. Right here we have the TOS systems. It is like the GPWS systems that alert us about something that we are facing some ground. Then it shows us some alerts and like visual and audio alerts. Right here we have the IRS systems, and all that is the information about the navigation of the airplane, and the ADS systems that are all the air data, that show us the speed and the altitude of the aircraft, and it gives us all the information that we have to know. Right here we have the CDR. It is the recording of the audio between the captain and the first officer. And at the top we have all the fire departments. It is the left engine alert, the cargo and the APU fire alert, and the right engine. It is illuminated when the sensors detect some fire at the engines or at the APU area. If we can continue right here, we have all the lights of the aircraft, and right here the air system. We have here a difference between some aircraft. It is like join the packs and the air system, then it is all complete here. The electric system, we have the left and the right generators, the APU generator, and some backup systems that we have in case of an emergency. We have 4 batteries right here, and if we continue to this side, we have the fuel pumps, the crossfit in case of there is some more fuel in the right wing or in the left wing. We can change and take the fuel from one part to the other. Okay, the hydraulic system. We have 3 hydraulic systems, and we have 4 electric pumps that work all the flight to provide hydraulic power to the surfaces and some, for example, the main landing gear, the nose landing gear. And right here we have the announcements to the passengers, the seatbelts, the smoking area, cabin pressurization, and if it is auto right now, but if we have to change something on the cabin altitude, we can change it right here. The battery voltage, to check the charge of the batteries, and right here the APU area for start and stop. The throttles, this is an auto throttle, then the throttles have auto movement. They are controlled by the auto throttle of the aircraft. If we continue down, we have the engine masters and the flaps position and the speed brakes in case of we have to use it. We have on this aircraft 2 FMS. We can change here almost everything of the navigation and speed indications to the autopilot to maintain something that we want. Right here at the flight control panel, we can control the speed, heading, in case of that we have to change our route because of bad weather, or maybe that the ATC tells us to fly another heading due to the traffic, altitude, and the vertical speed controller. Thank you for watching Air Talks, and see you in another time. Thank you.
Hi, Airclub fans, once again. We're now close to initiate our descent to the Campeche International. So we will give you some information about the approach. Now, we're going to use the WRDME 116 Campeche, Mexico. This is an approach by the BOR, making 2000 descent, going out 8 miles, and then go back to the heading 165 to the runway, descending to an altitude of 1,600. That's the final approach fix. I'm going to fly to the MDA 560. We have to level the airplane to this altitude in case we don't have the runway in sight, or we have any other problem. We need to go to the VOR, fly to the VOR, and then make the go around. Fly in the heading 165, 7 miles, and then fly to the right, and go back to the VOR as published, and holding in 2,000 feet. Okay, we're going to make a descent. Then we have here, we have the viewer in Campeche at 2,000 feet or above. This is for the approach, just for the calculation. And then all the things that I just said, we have already put it here. So we have all the approach and the go around in case it's necessary. Now here in Mac, it gives us the descent point that we will start, and well, it's too little, sorry, but it will be all the approaches here. Okay, so we need to prepare our descent, and we will show you all the approach in a few more minutes. Approach briefing. We have aircraft technical status. We don't have a status on right now. With some items we already have it with the information from Kampeche of 1442 in 7 miles. Wind 090 at 16 knots, 1,500, and temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and 2060 point. QNH 2997. Route number 1. We have the descent via Campeche. Boarding me 1, 1116. The purchase of the MDA for this runway is 560 with the wind and landing configuration of food. This is the thrust acceleration altitude. We have 1,533 and the acceleration to 2,000 in case of a run-up. Close the center 1000.
Check. We're going to make the VOR mid runway 16 and we'll call initiating the procedure. Interjet 3504.
Thank you.
Thank you, Interjet 3504. Okay.
To 997.
To 997. Set, project passing 8,600 feet. Now,
Sorry.
Crew checklist briefing.
Confirm.
ECAS status.
Check.
Auto brake.
Off.
Landing data.
Set.
Power ref.
To 997 set.
2H2997 set. MDA DH.
560.
560 MDA set. Approach checklist complete.
Flaps 1.
Check. Flaps 1.
Split to 3.
Check.
Center to 1000.
Check.
10,000.
10,000. Radius VR1 and 2 with Campeche from VR1 165. Final course VR2 005. The outbound course the VR. Progress navigation no GPS.
To 10 minutes split.
Check.
Gracias por volar en Interjet.
To Honda split.
Check. We'll call at the final approach 6 runway 16 Interjet 3504. Thank you. Call at the final approach 6.
Check. Check. Let the gas wheel lake on. Check. Now we can start the approach. Monitor and spin. Check. Close this in.
Check.
Lobster.
Fit check. Lobster.
Approach arm.
Check.
Approaching 2000.
Check.
That's at 600. Set. Descend.
Check. 3 altimeter line.
Check. Speed on approach, we now approach.
Check.
On altitude 2000.
Check.
Go down.
Gear down.
Flaps straight.
Check. Flap straight.
Speed up.
Check. Clear to land runway 16, Interjet 350.
Flaps
Full
straight.
land.
Check.
Speed check. Flaps full.
Pilot off.
Any checklist.
Check. Controls off.
Check.
Flight directors off.
Flight director off.
What we got? Yes.
165.
Flight control.
Three. Thank you. Set. Any checklist. Caliper.
Nice.
Duration test.
Normal.
Any checklist complete.
Stabilized. Check.
Minimum.
Container.
Check.
400. $300.
Check.
$200. 100. 80. 60. 50. 40. 35. 30. 20. Stop. Stop. 10.
Charlie to the right. 3850. Charlie to the right. Okay, thank you. Take off 1700, Interjet 350.
Señoras y señores, por su propia seguridad, por favor permanezcan sentados hasta que el avión se efecto la terminal y el comandante del vuelo haya apagado la luz visual de cinturones. Ladies and gentlemen, for your own safety, please.
Your passenger will put the Campeche International. We have less than 35 degrees Celsius. The landing checklist before.
Landing. Flaps, retracts, spoilers, disarming, you start, radar tickets, standby, standby. Brake temperature, check. The landing checklist complete.
Check. Left hand shot. Left hand shot. Tripulación desarmar todas. How are you, master? Fine. You have a checksum? Thank you. Parking off and nose was turning off. Okay, parking. Checklist.
Parking checklist. APU lit.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Let's disarm.
Disarm.
Check fuel pumps.
Off.
Signal smoking.
Off and on.
SL lights.
Novation and low.
Nose wheel steering.
Is off.
Parking brake line checks.
Parking is off. Checksum.
Parking checklist complete.
Gracias.
Thank you, Captain.
Muchísimas gracias.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenos días.